All right. Let's get this thing going. This is the streams, or no, it's not what it's pronounced as. This is the Scream Stream number 2. This is the second one in the series of the Scream Streams that I'm going to be doing with my wife as my co-host. She's just not here yet. She's running a little bit late, per usual, so she'll be joining us in a little while. But I'm not going to hold it up here, because 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is what I said, and that's what I'm sticking to. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off the second of the Scream Streams. We're still on Resident Evil 0. We didn't get that far last week. We started on, obviously, Friday the 13th. And I just want to kind of keep these going every Friday night, playing through the entirety of the Resident Evil series, starting with 0, which is the first one in the series chronologically. So we had, like I said, last week started off, went pretty good. Now we're going to kick off the second of the Scream Streams, and we're going to get right into it. And don't worry, Will's wife will be here in just a little while. So we'll go ahead and kick this up. What is going on? That must be my boy, Gal Ross. What is up, buddy? How you doing? What's up, man? How are you? Appreciate you dropping by, checking out the stream. Yeah, I am getting all this stuff set up, getting everything cleaned up, because I've got Twitch pulled up, Kick pulled up, TikTok's going over here, YouTube. I got too much crap. I'm doing great. As you can see, I've got into streaming recently, and it's going pretty good. It's tons of fun, so appreciate you stopping by. We did one of these last week. I call them the Scream Streams, because I'm playing through all of the Resident Evil series again, starting with the first one chronologically. And yeah, it went pretty good. We had a pretty good turnout last week. I think at my peak, I had like 60 some odd people in here watching, so that made me feel pretty good. Don't know if we'll get that much tonight, but we'll see. It's still early, and honestly, everybody just showed up because of my wife. But she'll be here. We got wife cam pulled up over here. She's just not here. She's just not here yet. You're good, dude. It's cool. I realize it's Friday night. People got stuff going on, stuff like that. But yeah, we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and get this kicked off because my wife's not home yet. She'll be joining us in a little bit, and we're going to get after it, man. We're going to go ahead and start playing. So I'm going to go ahead
Resident Evil
and pick up
0.
where I left off. Which, if I remember correctly, yeah, the wife cam. She thought, hey, what's going on, Blee? I see you over there on Kick. What's up, brother? Everything sounding good? Does it look good? Does it look as good as it did last week? Looks like you and Gal are both in here. Well, Gal's on Twitch. You're on, looks like you're over on Kick, which is totally cool. Whatever you guys like, whatever makes you happy. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, to answer your question, or not your question, but your statement there, Gal, wife cam, yeah, I thought that up. I thought it was hilarious. I felt like it would be great to have her in here reacting to stuff. Tell him not to be a bitch and come to Twitch. Okay, well, he's in both, and he's actually a mod. He's a mod on my Twitch. He's in here. All right. So anyway, let's pick this up where we left off last time. If I remember correctly, yeah, I have to get across the train. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think let me get this damn mouse out of the way. I vaguely remember what we were doing the last time. You have to look at your keyboard to type. A lot of people do, man. Don't feel bad about it. It happens. remember. I have to get her to this room, and I don't exactly remember how to do that. Adjust my microphone here. You know, I wouldn't even worry about it. You don't need to do that, okay? You're not going to be a professional typer, or you're not going to be in a job where you need to be typing all that much. Look at it. Just look at the keyboard, and it's fine. I wouldn't even worry about it. I feel the same way. It seems like a lot of work. I wouldn't even mess with it, man. I would not even mess with it. I mean, I try sometimes to type without looking. It don't work out. It never works out. All right. You're doing more data entry and stuff at work. Well, yeah, in that case, maybe it would be beneficial to learn how to type without looking at the keyboard. If I remember correctly, it's all about the placement of your fingers. Like you have like certain fingers that go to certain keys, and then only those fingers are used on those certain. I took a typing class once upon a time. I went the wrong way, by the way. I was not supposed to go out the back of the damn train like that. But that's alright. You moved to Poggle? That's what's up. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. We're in Poggle. Getting ready for that Miss Pandaria classic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What is it about this game that I'm forgetting? That takes me to a place I can't get to. Bro, we just started leveling, so we just started leveling some new tunes, so I think you're good. I wouldn't even worry about it. Yeah, I should be around tomorrow. We can definitely hit it up tomorrow. I totally forgot. I totally forgot where to go in this damn game. Maybe it's... I think it's this way. It's this set of stairs. Oh shit. Oh hell. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now, hold the phone. Oh.
Let's go!
Yeah. There we go. That's what I was trying to figure out how to do. Alright, fucking tribal tattoo over here has got this ring. Yeah, got it. There we go. Key card. That's what we need. The Poon clip. You've never played this game? Yeah. Yeah. So this is actually a remaster. So the original game doesn't actually look this good. This is a pretty old game. And it's the tank controls. It's still from the got the old school tank controls and the fixed camera, as you can see, which is extremely annoying, but we're gonna push through it. We're gonna play this one. Then we're gonna play the original just Resident Evil 1, which is also tank controls and fixed camera. But after, we're gonna start playing the remasters and the remakes that just came out. So they're more modern. They play a little easier, a little faster, and I'm a little bit better at them because I'm absolute fucking trash at this. As you'll probably see tonight. I'm not very good at aiming or really doing anything, so I probably should have already beaten this game like last week when we did the first stream, but it didn't happen.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
This way.
Roger.
Oh, I didn't even realize you could give him commands like that. That's all. Alright, see what I'm talking about with the tank controls?
Ow!
What the fuck? Bro, is she shooting me? Oh, I can't carry that. Alright, we'll come back for that shit later. We'll come back for that shit later. Yeah, the tank controls and stuff like that are... I mean, I like it. I like the game. Like, cinematically, it looks good when they redid it. So it looks pretty good. It's okay. And it's a fun game. I just hate tank controls and fixed cameras. It's just like the original Resident Evil 2 and stuff was before they remade it. It's kind of the same exact thing. But I couldn't pass these games up because they had them all on sale ever since they announced the new game, Resident Evil 9. They had all these on sale. So I couldn't pass it up. Because I think I got every one of the games, all of them, for like 40 or 50 bucks. And that's Resident Evil 0 all the way up to Resident Evil Village. It's kind of a no-brainer for me. You said the game's a little too loud. Alright, let's check this out. Well, let's just take a gander here. We'll take a gander and see if we can't get the game audio lined out here. Let's try this. Let me know if that's any better. Yeah. It's just a little better, but not much. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Let me try this one more time. Alright. Let's see how that feels. See if that feels any better. Stop. Like right there? Is that what we're looking for? Is it too quiet? Don't worry. Oh, I'm not worried. Pondale, help me out here. Like, it might get louder when I start shooting. There's no sound now? Jesus Christ. That's fair. There's nothing happening. Well, hold on. Let me, I don't know, walk through a fucking door or something. There is sound in the game. There is a little bit of sound. You should hear just background.
Let's split up.
Roger.
What about them talking right now?
Come on.
Okay.
Goes outside. Good. Alright, we're good. We'll call it good then. Son of a bitch. We need to go to the front. I need to go to the front of the car, not the back of the damn car. I keep going to the wrong damn side of the car. Oh, hey, what's up, GPB? I saw you just jumped in here. No, I didn't actually get a fucking nap in at all. Yeah, I was going to try to take one so that I could be up all night tonight. No, didn't end up happening. I just ended up doing more shit around the house, and then my dogs wanted to play, so I played with them. But it's cool, honestly. If worst case scenario, I'll make a pot of coffee, and I'll fucking power through, dude. This asshole doesn't have the key card. I think my wife might be home, so the stream's gonna get way cooler. She's better at this than me. She's real engaging. I know, I have the right card. There you go. Oh yeah, we want to throw that shit away. I'm gonna go back to playing his tribal tattoo though. Alright, here we go.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta
Here's a
Team.
good
We
sound
have gained
test
control
for you
of the
there,
train.
gal.
Over.
This ought to let you know.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely.
Destroy the
How
train.
far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to.
Destroy the train.
What happened?
Controller. Controller's vibrating. Good balance. Okay, cool. Good. Where the hell were you at with that, Pondale? Why weren't you giving me pointers on telling me that my voice wasn't loud enough and the game was too loud? Asshole. You're about to lose mod status. About to lose your mod status. You're retarded, therefore you can't hear shit. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
The train
I'm about to make Gal march and just do away with you. He's over here actually working. Hashtag deaf. Brake controls. The brake controls are located in the fall. You know what would probably help? I bet if I put it on this. There she is. She's finally here. Everybody get excited. Will's wife has joined. Listen. Now the real fun begins, folks. Hi, babe. You all right?
I'm just really tired. I had a long day at work, y'all.
Yeah. She's had a long day at work, but she's here to chill. She's got her a DDP, Diet Dr. Pepper, and so yeah, we got chat right here. So you can. I need you to keep up on the chats for me while I play, okay? Because I'm having to look over so many times. I feel like I keep breaking my neck.
Bonald?
Yeah, and then we got Gal in here.
What's up, Gal?
Gal's also in here. There's a couple other folks. Is any of your work peeps gonna hit us up tonight?
No.
What the fuck?
I know, Margie's lame. Love
Dude.
you, Marge.
She's not here. She's not here.
Well, I still love her.
Alright. It's
DP,
fine.
listen,
Diet?
I call it DDP.
He's essentially saying the same thing.
I know,
He's just
but
saying diet.
I'm saying I call it DDP. It is the best. I was on a big,
I'll go over to the back deck and
DMD
manipulate
kick
the
for a
control
while. I
panel
couldn't
to the
think of
brake.
acronym.
Then you apply
Diet
the brake
Mountain
from
I
Dew.
was
here,
on a big
okay?
DMD kick for a while, but
Billy.
you know, I have switched to
What?
the DMD, and it is, I mean, to the DDP, and it is
Yeah.
superior.
Full flavored DP. Yeah,
You know what, Ronald? Not everybody can drink full flavored stuff and still remain the same size. Okay, some of us have to watch their figure.
Fair. Full flavor. Why can't I carry this right now? I don't understand. Oh, that's why. Okay, we're gonna do a little. I don't need to examine it. I'm into hit exchange. All right, we'll just keep doing this. Get her that, but I'm gonna take. Bro, can we get Croft to quit squeezing that toy?
No.
Can't.
How was your all's day?
Yeah.
Mine was long.
Tell us about your all's day.
I won't go too in depth in my life, but I'm a manager in an HR department for a fulfillment center, and it was a long day.
Yeah, my day wasn't that long, but I did mow the grass, and that can suck when it's hot outside. I'm not even God. We're gonna kill none of these, by the way. We don't need to do that. We don't need to kill any of them. Are you gonna make it? How long are you gonna make it
I don't
tonight?
know. I'm not gonna be here the whole time.
Oh,
I'm so
come
tired.
on.
I'm so tired. Dog.
Lame.
You know what?
What? No.
Are you gonna make it past this part this time, or how are you gonna do
Probably.
that?
Well, I have a plan.
If you guys weren't here last time, you died doing this
4 times.
several times.
4. I counted last time. It was 4. It's 4 times.
Yeah. So.
I died 4 times. Wait. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to be going up that set of stairs in there. That's what I need to do, remember? You go upstairs and you use a staircase to get past it. So you don't have to fight all the zombies. Shit. That's fine. You look great. It looks great. It's one of the... No, it's this door back here. Yeah, this door. There's a ladder. It goes up to the roof. That's what we're trying to do here. That's what we're trying to do here. Yeah. Climb the ladder. Climbing the ladder.
Climbing up that. Started from the bottom, now we up the ladder.
Long day for you. Well, what'd you get into, gal? Why was it a
tell
long
me about
day?
your day.
Tell us about your day, bud. It'll take him a minute. He's a slow typer. It's been a long month or 2. I noticed I haven't seen you around in a hot minute on any games or anything, so...
What do you do for work, gal?
Yeah, tell my wife what you do. works at like an engineering company, I'm pretty sure, and they like make stuff for the military.
Oh.
And he also goes to Guam every so often and
Guam.
kills snakes.
Can this not block my face?
Yeah, you can move it as much as you want. Shit. I'm gonna die because I'm not paying attention. I died. I died because of you.
Oh my god.
I died because of you.
Pay attention. I'm the entertainment. You're just the player. Is any of your family gonna watch this tonight?
I don't know. I don't know. I sent a message to them to let them know that we was in here.
We up in here.
We up in here, but that's okay if they don't. I get it. Not everybody can sacrifice every Friday night for the old Scream streams. Look, if they start to tumble and fall and nobody shows up for them, I'll just do them on a different night. It's cool.
Word.
I'm not afraid. Not afraid to change it up.
So while we're talking to Gal about his job, speaking of Stream, since I'm the entertainment, what is
the entertainment?
your all's favorite?
The boys are fam too. What's up, Twid? I figured you might be in here lurking, my man.
What is your all's favorite scary movie?
There you go. There you go. Get a dialogue going.
Because I could talk about this for a long time.
Yeah, she really could.
So I'll let you start.
Yeah. She's got a roster. Scary movies she's a big fan of.
I'm a technician. I basically just build stuff. You know what? I respect that. And I like that you simplified it for me. That way I can digest it properly.
Digest it.
And I appreciate that. I like it. Do you enjoy your job?
Digest it.
Yes, I do some interesting stuff at times. That's
Sometimes-
nice.
Sometimes he goes to Guam and he kills snakes with mice. Shot out of a helicopter or something. I don't know. It's
That
something
is
like that. It's fucking cool.
Very fascinating.
It's very fascinating, right?
Okay, scary movies, go. Fallen old.
Give them a second.
I'm sorry.
You just gotta give them a second.
I'm sorry.
For all we know, they could be over here answering, but it just hasn't come through yet. Twid. See, Ronald's just now being fucking Twid. Slow as fuck.
Name so nice, say it twice.
Indeed.
I like that. Oof, I don't know. Okay,
Well, he doesn't know what a scary. He might not even like scary movies.
that's fair. You don't have to.
Gal may not like scary movies. I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I had to switch browsers.
Why'd you have to switch browsers?
Lame. I'll say this. I don't think I really have a
The opera.
favorite scary movie. I do enjoy them though. I enjoy a good scary movie. You know what I think is underrated? It's like a universe. I've watched a lot of scary movies, but I don't know my favorite. That's fair. Ow.
What?
Freaking.
Oh, I'm
ow.
sorry. I'm sorry. Move your
Trying
chair.
to kill me.
I
Move
was
your
not.
body was touching my body.
No.
I think it's. I think it's an underrated universe that people tend to make fun of, but I think they're good movies. Is fucking Conjuring movies.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy them thoroughly. Like
Yeah.
truly, I do. I think maybe it's just the chemistry between the actors who play Ed and Lorraine, but I don't know, something about them I like. Like if I want to relax sometimes, I'll literally just put a Conjuring movie on. And that's okay. What are some of the? Oh, I really love Seven.
Yeah, but is that really a scary movie?
I think it could be. I really love Seven. What's in the box? I think it's so clever.
What's in the box?
Did you just use my government name?
He did use his government name.
Yeah, I love scary movies.
Are you guys? Are you saying Twitch is having issues? Is it Twitch? What's going on? I want to make sure my stream doesn't look like ass or something. Is there some issues with Twitch? Oh hey!
Hi, Savvy.
Yeah, she's in. I didn't even see. I wish I'd seen that. I didn't even see that.
If you're still there, hi.
I didn't even see her on the tickles. See, this is what I'm saying. I gotta get all that stuff pulled up. Probably nothing, to be honest with you. He's gonna do nothing.
Howdy.
All right, well, see, it came through fine on TikTok. I don't know.
Okay, so Savannah, we are asking, what is your favorite scary movie?
Unstable bit rate. Maybe that's why. Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't seem to be having any effect on the stream quality.
This is a really good convo.
I'll just let you deal with that. We'll get back over here and keep playing. Hopefully the game works out.
Trying to think of some other ones that I really enjoy. So, she said, "Oh hell." I know that's a tough one. Maybe favorite is too tough of a question to ask, but I mentioned Conjuring. I think that is an underrated universe. I love Seven a lot. I actually really like the new It movies. I think they did a good job. I'm currently reading It by Stephen King right now. I put it off for a really long time because it's a super ginormic, daunting book, and I've been scared of it. But I'm in the thick of it, and I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. I'm trying to think. What are some other ones I thoroughly enjoy?
About scary movies?
Yeah. She said, I do like the new It movies for sure. A lot of people gave them grief, but I think they did a really good job with it. They adapted parts of the book now that I'm reading it that the OG movie did not, which I thought was pretty cool. And I like the way they kind of revamped the way that Pennywise looks. And I mean, the kids that acted in that movie are fantastic. Like, you couldn't have asked for better
Let's
actors,
regroup.
for
Roger.
sure. I'm trying to think. This isn't really a scary movie, but I remember throwing it on when I want to chill, which might say something about me. That movie Prisoners with Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's not really a scary
Yeah,
movie.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't really find that to be a horror movie. The Fourth Kind. I like The Fourth Kind.
I think I have seen that.
That's like extraterrestrial, but I always
Yeah.
found that movie to be pretty intense, especially with the weird, like, when people, body horror is what gets you really
I like
bad.
it.
You don't like body, anything like kind of body horror where
Like
people,
when they're all like,
when their mouths get too big or anything like
when they
that.
move unnaturally.
And they move
I
like
don't enjoy
unnaturally
that.
or something. Yeah. Yeah, that would be something that she's not a big fan of. It's an
Oh.
alien, yeah.
You know what else just popped into my noggin? The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Y'all remember that movie?
I remember that movie.
That was a pretty good. It was good for its time. I'll say that. I haven't watched it in
remember
a long time, but it was good when it came out. It's an alien, suspenseful, scary kind of movie. Yeah,
Yeah. Have you seen The Fourth Kind?
I think I have. I think so.
I don't know. You don't sound convinced right now.
I don't. I'm not convinced of myself, actually.
It's totally fine.
Clifton said Poltergeist. OG.
Poltergeist. Has he seen the remake, or is he just talking about like the original Poltergeist? I'm assuming he's
I'm
talking.
assuming the OG.
He's probably talking the OG, of course, but
Yeah.
the remake wasn't terrible. I mean, it obviously wasn't as good as the Ridge, but
You know what, Bonald? Saw. We don't talk about Saw enough.
Okay.
Saw was the first
one.
Saw.
The first one's the
was
only one that
amazing.
everything else was ass.
But as the universe got bigger and bigger, trash, and more
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
But the first Saw was amazing. That twist,
Yeah, the first Saw.
never saw that coming.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We literally were over here talking about Saw. See? I don't know how I forgot that. How dare I?
See, they can't see their chats. That's the
Yeah,
wild
we got
thing.
two different chats going on. Sorry. That's
Yeah.
good though. Actually, that's good.
Basically, anytime we start randomly talking about something to other people, there's other chats on other streaming locations. What was Croft doing?
Destroying a toy for use.
Nice.
Let me ponder. Ooh. I also really love Jeepers Creepers. Big fan.
The first one.
I like the second one too.
I don't really care
Ooh.
for the second one.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like the one that came out in the 2000s with Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel.
Is that the one you're talking about? Or
It
like
has to be, right?
the
It has to
70s
be.
one?
This is Delta Team. This is Delta
I think it would-
Team.
it
We
would
have
have to
gained
be.
control of the train. Over.
Yes, Jeepers Creepers.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus
Wasn't there a
leaked?
third Jeepers Creepers?
And why did
There's
it
only two.
contaminate
Well, I
both
think
the
there was
lab
just
and the
an ass.
mansion,
It was just
as well
ass.
as a train almost
just
3
wasn't
miles
very
away?
good.
That's irrelevant. We must
Can't
make
remember
sure
how
no
many.
knowledge of this gets
I
out.
didn't mind the second one, but I don't know if there's
Destroy
any
the
more past
train.
that because I probably
Can
didn't
you
watch
do me a
it.
favor? Can you pull up Twitch on your phone just to check and see
How
if
far
the
away are
quality
you
on
from the
Twitch
nearest
is
branch
messed up?
line?
OG,
About
yeah, I
10
like the
minutes,
new
too.
one too. I don't have to.
What happened?
Movies that aren't just kind of scary horror. 100%.
Honestly,
Listen, can I tell
H-
them the story about that weird dude we met at the
Oh my God!
guys?
Yes,
Listen,
dude.
All right, first
yeah,
of
just
all,
go ahead. You tell the story. This
first of
dude.
all,
First of
we-
all, check this guy's fucking hard drive.
facts. We went to it's called the Louisville Horror Con.
Trash. Bam
Um,
Bam Margera was there, but
I love going to cons, and I was originally excited because they have one in Lexington called Scarefest. It was wonderful. It was super duper cool. So this one, I was like, oh, you know, it'll be closer. Maybe that'll be cool. They had Bam Margera there. They had V. Neal, and if you don't know her, she did a lot of the special effects makeup for like Mrs. Doubtfire, Beetlejuice, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, Edward
The train
Scissorhands.
will
Like
have
she
to
did a lot
derail
of
and
special
crash.
effects makeup, and she was a
gotta
judge
stop this
on
thing.
the show Face Off. If you guys ever watched that. Which was basically like a reality competition show for special effects makeup. She was the blonde lady. Anywho, she was there, and that's really why I wanted to go. But the guy who plays Art the Clown, he
I'll
was,
go over
Terrifier.
the back
yeah, he
deck
was
and
there as
manipulate
well.
the
So I was
control
like, oh
panel for the
man, this is
brake.
going to be a
Then
big
you
deal.
apply the
Stoked
brake
to
from
go.
here, okay?
Got the tickets.
All right.
We went on a Sunday because we had
Billy.
prior engagement that Saturday. So we go
What?
up in this piece. We arrived at the location.
Yeah.
And it was like this really old, worn down looking hotel. Now, initially you might think, oh, that's a good idea. It's supposed to be spooky, worn down hotel. Love that for you. No. When I say worn down, I mean not in a spooky way. I'm talking yellowed, uneven crooked floors, horrible, like fluorescent lighting. I mean, paint, stains, all over the floor. It was awful. Immediate, hated it when I walked in. So then we go into the area where they have like the booths and stuff. There was maybe 16 videos. Trash, all garbage. So he and I are perusing as we do. And there's this gentleman sitting alone at this table with DVDs on the table. And he's like, hey guys, do you like scary movies? And I'm like, yeah, of course, that's why we're here. He's like, take a free DVD. So we're standing there, and he's talking to us. And he's like, yeah, I've won a bunch of awards. I'm filming this scary movie. Here's the premise of it. Listen, I don't know if this
Bad.
is, yeah, it's bad. He goes, so there's a
Really
there's a
bad.
family, and it's like all brothers. They're wearing animal masks, and they basically kidnap this nun, strip her butt naked, and hang her up in this barn, and they like torture her with a blowtorch. I'm gonna pause because if you can imagine our faces in this interaction, like I looked at him and like he looked at me and he looked at the man, and we were just like, all right, you have a great day. And we
yeah, that was more of a.
It's wild.
And it,
Savannah made the big eyes. Like,
it made us so uncomfortable that like I
Uncomfy.
didn't know what to say to him because first of all the dude looked fucking kind of weird. He looked pretty weird, and he gave us. I know you probably already said this, but he gave us like a DVD that had a bunch of trailers for his bullshit films and stuff on it. I didn't even want to fucking put that DVD in anything I own.
oh my god, I threw it away. What if it's like,
what if it had some wild shit on there? You know what I mean?
what
But
if it's like we're gonna die in 7 days when we watch it?
all right, Tim.
Well, I mean, what if there's shit on there that I don't want to know about?
Yeah, but anyway,
Ew.
the dude was fucking. He was a weirdo. Very, very weird. He got like I don't know, like a whole lot of joy about explaining that to us.
Oh, he was pumped.
He was pumped. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna really piss off the Christians because we
Oh, yeah, he did
we,
say that.
we carve Bible scripture into her naked body and all this
Yes, he
other
did say that.
stuff."
And he was like, because I grew up Catholic, and
And
I'm like,
I was just like, "Dude, this guy's fucking like we gotta get away from this cat
it was
because
weird. So if that tells you anything, yeah, die in 7 days. If that tells you anything about the type of place it was, like we were there less than an hour. I went and met V. Neal, and I was out that bitch. And I like the more we thought about it because we went to eat lunch after. I was like, we should have called the cops. I mean, like I felt that awkward and like
Probably.
just a weird feeling in my gut about this dude, and just the way he was explaining it with such joy. But anyways, all that to say, to come back to the point that was made, was that those type of movies to me aren't like scary movies. Like that is, it's just unnecessary. I mean, that it's just, I don't know. I'm not saying people don't do that, but I don't know. It's just, it was very weird. I didn't like it. Even thinking about it, I'm like, yucky.
I kind of I like a lot of what A24 puts out. You know, with like The Witch, I thought that was a good film. Hereditary, Midsummer, I thought those were both good films. Saint Maud.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
Saint Maud was one of my favorite of
good.
their films or whatever, and it's not inherently scary initially. It progressively gets creepier. It wasn't an A24 film, but Talk to Me.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Was pretty good. It had a pretty interesting premise to it.
Wait, wasn't Heretic A24?
Yeah. Was Heretic A24?
I don't know.
That Heretic was pretty good,
was,
but I don't think it was A24.
It rocked my noodle. I'll tell you that.
I thought that movie was so good because Hugh Grant is so good.
Facts.
Yeah, I know A24 is doing the Elden Ring movie with what's the fucking director's name? I can't remember his name now.
What else has he directed? Do you know? Maybe I know.
He's directed other A24 films. I think he did Civil War. I can't remember everything for you all the time. Die to these little bug things.
This is gonna be number 6 that he dies. I'm just gonna call it.
Listen. I'm fucking trying. I'm doing the best I can here.
But even like Hereditary, the first time I watched it, I will not lie to you, I wasn't a huge fan. But I think it's also because it had,
Roger.
like there was so much hype to it. I don't know. I think I was expecting something else, so I had to watch it a couple times to really like get it, I guess, and to really appreciate it. I watched the movie.
The movie 2012 and 2011. Do you remember it had John Cusack in it? About the world was ending. Do you remember that movie?
No.
All right. Whatever.
Hi, you. What are you doing? Come up. You want to say hello? Come here. Come here.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Come on up.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Come on up.
You can try to talk him into it, but I don't think he's gonna do it.
He's not gonna do it. But my dog is here. He says hello.
Oh, did he?
Brain. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of unnecessary gore and sacrilege. Me neither. Like it just doesn't make any sense. There's just no point to it.
I'm literally over here. I had a movie on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember what the hell it was.
Dude, what's your favorite scary movie?
I don't think he fucks with scary movies, dude.
Instead of Saw, he likes Paul. Oh, here he is. You can't see him. Dude, there's this. Nope. Okay.
Instead of Saul, he likes Paul.
Paul.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough.
I'm gonna leave now.
Enough of that. Alright, we're gonna skip this time.
What are some other dog movies?
Dog movies?
No, I mean like that we could scary movies we could turn into dog movies.
I don't know. Was it? Did you ever get it pulled up? I didn't have this issue until I started streaming to TikTok at the same time. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but couldn't tell. Alright, buddy. Appreciate you dropping by. Thanks for hanging out. You can lurk. That's cool. I appreciate you, big dog. How's it look in Twitch now? Did it ever get itself lined out? I'm trying to tweak some stuff over here.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. Then you apply the brake from here, okay?
All right. Billy,
What?
be careful.
Yeah.